That's the advantage of having a cousin, you know? You can talk as much as you want, as ever you want. So, brothers, Chuck,
Nice to meet
nice
you,
to meet
brother.
you. Wait, let me on my cigarette.
The one.
Brother, we met 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
3 days ago.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And you just spoke to me, man. I didn't know. I was like focusing on what I was doing. I was like, maybe he's talking on the phone. And he was like, yeah, no, hey, man. And I turned, and thank you for talking to me, man. It's very
Yeah.
fucking important, really. It's amazing. If he didn't talk to me, we wouldn't be having that moment. So, and it's super bad.
Very
Anyway,
true.
tell me, what is your journey about?
Okay. So like firstly I have to congrats and appreciate like the time for my first time in Bali.
Ah, forgot the music, motherfucker. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. And that's a good thing. I'm not gonna cut any of this.
Yeah.
Everything will be here. You're gonna see all of this. Yeah. Okay. So you were saying sorry.
Okay. So like 3 days ago was actually like my third day in Bali. Yeah. And for the trip for me it was kind of like self-growth and self-care to make me more focused on my business. And the first thing that impressed me a lot was like the people here was like super friendly. You can easily talk to people. So it actually was very uncomfortable actions for me to talk to strangers. So
Wow.
my team was actually the fourth person that I spoke, and I just finished, breakfast on the restaurant that I don't really think I will go,
Wow.
but the dentist suggests me to go there.
Okay.
Then after I saw you, fuck, like this fucking handsome guy.
Oh man, thank
Like
you
his
so much.
style,
man.
I actually talked to him, mate.
Thank
So I
you,
was
man.
like struggling.
Yeah,
Should
yeah.
I talk to this guy or not? And I was like, fuck yeah, I have to leave my comfort zone. So I talked to you. I'm like, hey man,
That's
what's up?
amazing. Man, I didn't feel it at all that you struggled.
Oh
I
really?
felt, yeah, it felt supernatural. Man.
Supernatural.
Yeah. Fuck,
Thanks.
I wanna, really
That's a compliment.
amazing.
Thank
Yes,
you so much.
you done it. You done it. So yeah, and so what was it really about when you decided to leave Taiwan? What was your kind of mission
Okay.
when you went out?
So for my missions, like actually I'm running a startup right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like very stressful, and I think staying in a place that you do the same things 24 hours, 12 hours, 8 hours like every day, it gets kind of stressful.
Wow.
So I'm seeking for a place that can, know me more, know myself more, and know what's in my next adventures to have new opportunity with my business. So that's why I came to Bali.
Wow. And why Bali? Why did you think straight about Bali? You told me that you were between Thailand.
Chiang Mai.
Yeah.
Chiang Mai.
Yeah. Chiang Mai.
Chiang Mai and
Yeah,
Bali.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because I see Bali, lots of forest, lots of beach, and it's more for people who need to settle down and put more stuff like a brain food,
Yes.
meditate.
Yes.
So that's why I choose Bali instead of Chiang Mai.
Okay.
But I was actually struggling to go to Chiang Mai because there got lots of good greens.
Okay.
But it might make your head like quite stubborn. So hopefully that I make a very good choice right now in Bali.
I think so. I think that's what you're doing, and it's very compelling. That you choose the place where you cannot have certain things
Yes.
because you want to stay sober when it comes to consuming whatever. Okay. So tell us a little bit. How did you start your journey, bro? Like, tell me. I'm curious, man. Like, obviously you're very smart. And I want to know when was the exact moment when you started saying to yourself, okay, I need to become more independent. I need to, when was that?
Yes. Okay. So I think of myself when I start my startup, it actually is very struggle period of me. I lost a lot of money in cryptocurrency.
Fuck.
That's kind of a boomer. But after that, I
No,
think
it's
like
not.
my inner side,
Yeah.
like my soul are telling me that, bro, you have to get shit up. Like you can accomplish more.
Yeah.
Like with yourself.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you need to do the stuff that's unpleasant or uncomfortable for you. Yeah, so that's why I start my company, and that's why I moved to Bali for self-growth. Every time I was taking showers, I think about like the pictures of I living in a big villa. and meeting lots of great entrepreneurs. So I have set that vision in my head already. So in order to get that stuff, I have to move. So my brain forced my body to move and meet Madin.
Man. So you literally manifested it.
Yeah, manifest.
Yeah,
That's a very
yeah.
important
So
stuff
it's
like that,
it's
right?
literally something that existed in your mind first.
Yes.
Now you've seen it in reality.
Yes.
Let's go it actually into this topic. Would be nice to start with it.
Mm.
I find it very interesting because also people they need to understand it better.
Yes.
Like you have a lot of people they talk about the power of manifestation.
Yes.
Me, the way I see it is that manifesting is a lot of work. You don't manifest by staying on a place. You know, you have to move. Just
Yes.
exactly what you did. You know, I had to move also from what I was
Mm.
into the countries where I felt more comfortable to create and evolve. You know, so for me, I really believe that when you want to manifest, you have to follow a certain discipline, which is, for example, confronting your fears and doing everything that is out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
You know, and so yeah. So for me, it's not just you want it and you have it in your mind, and then that's it. It's gonna happen. You know,
Yes.
that's not how it happens. For me, it's a lot of fucking hard work, a lot of sweat. You know, when I say hard work, I'm talking about the psychic hard work and also the physical hard work, the fact that you need to move, to go somewhere, to go to meet people, to go into places where you think you're going to prosper internally and externally,
To make the most physique of yourself as well.
exactly. So tell me about your vision. How do you see the fact that you just manifest whatever you had in your mind? How do you see that?
Okay. So for manifest this kind of stuff, I think it's actually very strange things for me because when I was in childhood, actually, I don't really have that much of purpose.
Wow.
During my educations, I actually got a worst grade. But after I start, you do so. But people say like who got the worst grade might be the most successful.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so because I met so a lot of people that were very bad at school and they are very successful today. So I don't know, maybe, man.
Yeah,
It
because
makes me wonder how I'm gonna do with my kids. You know?
you're figure out like a place that you want to go, like when you're not good at weapon. But when during the journey, you will definitely find a place that you're actually good at. So for me, it was like when I started working as a recruiter in the recruit agencies, I found my standpoint of
Excuse me
myself.
to cut you. Did you start straight into that? Like
Yes.
from school straight into that?
Yeah, so
Wow.
after graduations, I just straight to recruit agency because at that
Okay.
moment, I figured out that recruit agency is about like sales, it's about negotiates, and it's about like the way of using your life and how to accomplish it in a very short period of time because
Okay.
it's not a stable salaries, but you can make most out of it in a stable period of time.
Okay. Yeah. You just need to work hard.
You just need to work hard. So
Yeah.
that moment, every day when I went to work,
Yeah.
I listened to the soundtrack of Wolf of Wall Street. So
He has a tattoo, by the way, of that thing. You know, he has a fucking tattoo.
that's it here. This is the tattoo that I got when
Yeah.
I start my company at the first week.
Get a close up on it. Get a close up.
I'm gonna show you to the camera here.
Yeah, she's having a close up on you. Wow. And
Yeah.
then?
Yeah, so like that's kind of the manifest. So I get kind of like success in a few years of my job. And after that, I figure out, so after I gain money, what's my next move? And afterwards, I got a little bit broke from the investment.
Okay.
Yeah. And that period was kind of another, cycle again, actually compared to I got a worse grade. So it's actually back to original place. So at that moment, I was thinking like, okay, so what should I do now? Should I spend 5 years at the same place doing the same thing? Or should I do something different?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at that moment, I was thinking almost like every day, what can I do? What's the niche in the market? And the most important thing is that what's pictures of what my life, what my car, or what my accommodation might be. So at that time, and because of Wolf of Wall Street, they're living on a yard. In a yard.
Yes. Fuck
And
it, man. Of
You
course.
talk a very good quote of that. I've been a poor man and I've been a rich man, and I would choose being rich every time. So at that time, every
Yeah.
time when I was stressed, I listened to the music
Yeah.
of the movie, and it
Wow.
boosts me up a lot. So
Wow.
till now, even though like the business is doing great right now, I was still thinking about how to make either business or the people surrounding me can feel the same shit as me right now. Yeah, because everyone have their own purpose, but you just need to find it and do it. But if you don't do it, you're still in the loop.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what I meant. I think when I said hard work is you spend every each day of your life at that moment thinking and just even overthinking the fact of what you want to do and where you want to switch into.
Yes.
Like you didn't waste time.
Yes.
That's what I meant exactly by saying it's about a lot of hard work, because a lot of people are lazy to do that. And when I
Yes.
say lazy, we're not talking about even the physical laziness. We're talking about brain lazy. You know, they don't use their brain. They don't think. They don't want to think because they know that it asks a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mostly when you go through the difficult times.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I want to know what kept you going.
What kept me going?
You have people, they have their faith, you know, they believe in God. Personally, me, for example, I have faith.
Yes.
I believe in God, so I believe that I will always, by God, have what I want and what I deserve.
Yes.
But what about you? What kept you going?
Okay, so originally it was because of the movies that I started my business, right? But till a period of time right now, I got employees. So the certain mind of my mindset changed a lot. At first, I'm thinking about like how to get my cash back because of investment. But right
Yeah.
now, I was thinking that, so the things, what I'm doing right now, is there any valuable added for everyone who's working for me?
Yeah.
Because they are working for you is because that they have faith in you and because that see something in you as well. So we definitely need to have
Totally.
responsibility to them as well.
Yes.
They're happy, I'm fucking happy.
Yeah.
If they're earning good amount of cash,
Yeah.
I'm fucking happy, even more happy as well,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they can share
Yes.
the value of these things of what you're actually doing to the people
Yes.
who are that kind of mindset as well. So when people who have the similar thoughts gather together, there's gonna be a huge impact to a society or maybe to the things that you really do. And like your image of what you actually manifest became true.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's a very big point that Madine shared with me about that. Thanks, man. Thank
Pleasure.
you so much.
Pleasure, brother.
About like the journey of how to shift. You definitely need to experience a stress moment of yourself. And that stress moment, you would sit there alone and you would think a lot. So you share about me that you stayed in airport, right?
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. I struggled for 9 months. Yeah, it was. I mean, almost a year. And the thing for me is that you need to, with the moment you say, it's like a deal you make with yourself. The moment you say, okay, that's the kind of life I want, it has a price. You have to expect that you are going to struggle. But that's the thing. But you have to also understand, if you keep going, you're gonna get what you want. But just fucking keep going. Don't fucking give up.
Yes.
That's for me the only difference between the ones who live the life they want and the ones who live the life they don't want, full of regrets and bitterness and everything. I really believe the only difference between these two type of people is giving up and not giving up. You know what I mean? So for me, it's really important to understand that it's not about just wanting it, manifesting it, working hard for it. It's also about staying focused and say, okay, it's this life or I better die.
Yeah.
That's what I said to myself, to be honest with you. I reached a moment in my life where I said, okay, I need to start recording from your camera. I click.
Yeah, the red one.
Yeah, it's not just about manifesting it and all. It's really about saying, okay, I choose this. That's how it's gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's how it's gonna be. And no matter what, no matter how, no matter, I see it there, and I draw it, then across. I need to reach it.
Yes.
I don't care.
Yes.
You know, and are you? The question is, are you ready? And a lot of people are not ready for that.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, to come back to that thing of setting your mindset, setting your mind, sorry, about something and focusing on it asks a lot of effort.
A lot of effort. And there's another pictures that I can share. It's like a movie actually.
Tell me.
You live your life maybe till 80, 90 years old.
Hmm.
So for Madin, you maybe got like 60 something to live.
Yeah.
But with the AI right now,
Oh,
shit, like the AGI stuff, you're gonna live maybe like 100 years or something like that.
totally, man.
It's
Totally.
actually like 100 minutes of movie of your life. You watch a movie, Spider-Man.
Hmm.
The guy can't be a Spider-Man to rescue the world.
Yeah.
And he can be a Spider-Man who fucking smoke weed in the room.
Yeah.
But the thing is that
Yep.
what stuff that he want to experience
Yeah.
in a movie to share with everyone,
Yeah.
that he's fucking valuable.
Yeah.
And valuable with himself as well.
Yes.
So it's about how you shoot your movie of your life, a fucking bad movie, or
Yeah.
the movie that's fucking interested, like Fast and Furious.
Yes. Yes. I will continue exactly on this. So actually, when you were talking, when you were saying this, I have this thought that crossed my mind. It's exactly this. So most of us, we are that hungry, and we are that we have that strong will to reach out to our goals. First of reasons is because, again, we don't want to go through, the difficulties that our parents went through, or we went through when we were kids, not having what we thought we deserved as kids. So it all comes from actually a certain moment in our lives that is connected to our childhood.
Yes.
This is first. Second, the second and main reason is the mission we have to bring.
Yes.
The mission that is on the bigger mission. So the small mission is about getting yourself out of shit, and then the second mission is what is the impact you want to leave. Some will say that it's connected with ego, but I think personally, me, that the purpose. I consider myself as someone who is in a spiritual path. Okay, I constantly try to channelize, my ego. Like control it, because it's a beast. You know what I mean? And I agree. The ego is the one that destroys us all. But sometimes, when it comes to, for example, what kind of mission you think you have on this earth, it's literally connected to your ego, and that's actually something good. I think you should keep it that way. You have the last fight of Mike Tyson with who's his name? The blondie guy, the boxer. They had a fight recently.
The Logan Paul.
Logan Paul,
And with
and Mike Tyson. And then
Mike
you have this
Tyson.
little girl that she gave the interview to Mike Tyson, and she was like, "So what about your legacy?" He was like, "Fuck legacy, I don't give a shit." Right? It's just, because like there is nothing here on this life. He's just humble. He just humbled
Humble it down.
himself so much. So he was just, the most important is to live the moment.
Yes.
It's not about living a legacy. Fuck legacy. Fuck everything.
Yeah.
But for me, I think when you say that, it's because you are Mike Tyson. You have done everything.
Yes.
He's the goat. You know what I mean?
He's the god.
Beside yeah, exactly. Beside Muhammad Ali. But yeah, that's the thing. I think we have a mission, and it's connected to our ego, and we should keep it that way, because it's what drives us to, give opportunities to others. When we want to help, it cannot be 100% selfless.
Yes.
It's selfish. It's because we like this feeling that it gives us when we help someone.
Yes.
It's
kind of like addictive.
Yes, it is still selfish, but it's okay. That's, for me. I hate people who say, "Oh, no, I just want to help. It's completely selfish." No, it is selfish.
Yes. And you do need to be selfish sometimes.
Yes,
You have to have your own framework of yourself.
yes, because it drives you and it makes you execute stuff.
Yeah. Because
And-
when you're different from others, sometimes they can learn from you as well.
exactly.
And you can deliver value to them because the things that they don't have. So it's actually like self-help and helping others as well.
It's a good transition, actually. Tell me, so you're planning to go into social media, right? You're jumping into it. You're planning to create content and all. Tell me what kind of content you want to focus on. What kind of value you want to offer your future viewers and all.
Okay. So actually, I'm a person who really likes to watch kind of motivational video because that kind of video can actually make you manifest or make you be more clear of the life that you actually want. Maybe because of your ego, or maybe because of things like the items like you like.
Yeah.
But the stuff actually push you
Yeah.
a certain point to make your actions.
Mm, mm.
Yeah. But some people don't really find that helpful. But I
Yeah.
think certain people who have similar mindsets will definitely help. So for my social media right now, what I'm trying to do, I was like, I want to let people know about how they can build your life while doing hard work and of course think in a different way.
What do you think people need now in their lives? I mean, the time we live in on, with AI and all the things that is going on. What do you think they need to understand to be able to, get the keep themselves, comfortable and not fall into, despair and like losing their jobs and everything. What do you think the best for them to focus on? For them to be able to, sort out themselves through the times we're going through.
I would say like there's lots of medias like on TikTok, everyday life. You can see some people who are very successful driving sports car and stuff. But
Yeah.
the things that you need to know is that behind those, um, those stuff that's luxurious, but behind that there's actually lots of meaningful stuff that they have to see through. Yeah, so media right now actually makes lots of people think on surface, but I think people have to think more deep of what the video are actually presenting about.
Yeah.
They are actually just making you to have a faith of dream. But the thing is that you need to seek it through of what they are actually doing, editing videos like every day. For people who are very professional, maybe they can edit it fast. But for people who are start just doing it, maybe you could cut a 10 minutes video for like 2 hours, 3 hours, or even 4 hours. So
It does. It takes a lot of fucking time. Social media is a real work. Anyway.
it's a fucking hard work. So I would say keep watching that kind of shit. But the thing is that you need to be clear that you need to suit up and self and start doing it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a food.
Yeah.
But you need to do exercise or you're gonna be fat.
Yeah. You need to go to the gym and work out every day, have a schedule and all. So it's exactly the same thing. Yeah. For me, what people need to, I think, of our era today, what they need to understand is that they need to understand that they need to invest in themselves.
A lot of investment.
They need to really invest on it.
Hello.
They really need to understand that they need to invest in themselves in terms of learning new skills to be able to face what's coming. Because I think personally that what's coming is not going to be funny for people who work for big corporation and everything. Like my partner Hannah, she's a business consultant and pricing, special pricing, marketing, and she works with a huge company, the same level with McKinsey. McKinsey.
McKinsey.
Yes. So and right now they are training their AI to replace people like her. Well, she resigned maybe 3 or 4 years before they started, but in 2-3 years for sure they are going to replace people like her in the senior level, 10 years senior level. She told me that the progress that the AI they are training, the language model they are training in her company is definitely going to replace her in 3-4 years.
Definitely. So that's a topic that I think the generations of what we're living right now, we definitely need to understand it, that how impactful it might be and how scary it might actually happen to our life and our business, because that replacement will be a very, very huge impact. Because like share a very easy example for our company, which we're starting right now. We actually use on software called Notions.
Okay.
I don't know shit about it at first. I'm not an engineer. But I started looking online of like, how people build on it. And I asked lots of consultants. There's 10 consultants who are actually teaching people how to build like platforms.
Okay.
When I stick into it, those 10 consultants, they are all fucking fresh graduates. They just fucking graduate. And they're starting their own consulting firm of teaching how people do that shit.
Fuck
They build up
me.
that stuff. And I asked him, why didn't you, seek for, like a foreign companies outside Fortune 500, or why you were doing like this stuff? He said, shit, because this is the new generations. They can do with a very big empire, a very good business with a small amount of time. But the thing is that you need to invest in that kind of new technologies. So with the people that I have met with the younger generations, those people have lots of big potentials of getting to know about like AI and how to use it. For example, like YouTube, when it first came out, not much people are using it. But till now, for people who put time invest in the new SaaS company stuff, they're fucking crazy. And for the Notion, the example that I shared, those people just spend time on it
Yeah.
and they can do a fucking own business by themselves.
Yeah.
And I met a guy who's in Zen Cafe in Bali.
Yeah.
Lots of great entrepreneurs. I asked him. So he told me that he learned CRM software from someone else.
Yes.
And can figure out that if he put a lot of time inside, he can actually build his own agency with a company that people have already built.
Yeah.
But he can build a small one and make impact with people who don't really know it.
Yeah.
So in this generation, I think definitely need to embrace AI. You need to search like what's new coming out every day. If you find a niche, if you think that's possible, invest it earlier, or you're gonna be fucking regret it.
Yeah, that's very interesting what you said right now. So you believe that people better understand how those softwares and how those programs work to be able to be useful for the corporation, because corporation will be looking for this kind of people. Yeah, that's interesting, guys. Well, we are trying to get out from it, what people call the mattress, but it asks a lot of work and sacrifices. I think we both need to believe in it more, and you guys need to start believing in it. Whoever is not believing in it right now, I don't go from the principle of that AI is going to steal jobs, but I think that AI is going to replace, not steal, because stealing comes from the concept, philosophical concept of taking something that is not wanting to be given.
Yes.
But actually, we are going to give power to that AI.
Yes.
Even ourselves, knowing that we are going to be replaced by it.
Eventually.
That's why I call it replacement, because it's going to be with all our will. We're going to allow it.
Yes. Yes.
So for me, I really call it replacement. And I believe, I don't know, maybe I might be wrong. I'm not a specialist in the topic, but I believe that it's going to be on knowing how to manage everything that AI is about, like softwares, programs, coding, whatever. It's about creating. Because me as an entrepreneur today, I want to create I have the plan in 2-3 years to create a marketing agency, and I don't want actually someone who is good in social media. I want someone who is good with the software, who is good at social media.
Yeah, and who's good at strategy.
Yes, of course. But that's the thing. Now with strategy, you can have it with AI.
Yeah.
You just need to program it. So you need someone who's gonna know how to program it, and that's
Yes.
it. And it's gonna do everything. So
Yes.
you don't even need someone who knows how to strategize.
Yes.
Because the AI will strategize for you, and it's gonna give you the best strategy ever. That's what I'm thinking. I think, at the same time, I'm someone who, I don't believe that everything can be done with one person. I definitely strongly believe in the power of collaboration, on working with different people. But me, sometimes I like to, like for example, for camera, I had to learn how to film. I had to learn how to edit, because I didn't want to need an editor or to need a guy to film, So I had
Yes.
to make research about the lighting, about how to set up such a beast, like this one, because everything is manual, nothing is automatic. This, it doesn't help you. But that's the thing. I like to learn. So right now, for example, I'm making a lot of research about how to manage the CRM systems.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck me, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a whole fucking universe. You can create an agent, an AI agent, and he can do a lot of work for you, like fucking reply to emails and all. And that's the thing. Do you think that people need to go into entrepreneurship to be able to survive this? Or you think they can still work for companies and be able to be useful? What do you believe?
I think that it's not entrepreneurship is actually not for everyone, because it's actually a very hard fucking job.
It's not a job, it's a life.
For building up like a legal entity in different countries, you need to face the fucking government first about like like the lazy shit stuff, like the slow speed. But when your brain are like running fast, you have to wait that shit. Yeah, but I would say, but if you have a clear dream of what you want to have, and you can get to that goal in an even more short period of time, you definitely need to go for entrepreneurship. Because for I mean like big companies, of course you can earn like a good amount of money from that, but it takes time. And there's also a fucking risk of like you might get laid off because of the AI stuff that Medina was talking about. Yeah, so entrepreneurship is actually you can control all the stuff that you are actually doing, and you can strip the strategies and strip the directions of following what AI was putting right now. But the thing is that you have to keep thinking it of what AI brings you right now, what tools you have right now, what strategy that you can compile directly with the AI to make your time to successful with the AI to shrink the time to get that kind of place. So I totally agree with that. You're starting your own media company, the ads company, and utilize the power of AI to get to a certain of point. But to integrate that shit, you have to fucking invest your time on doing the research, but not like outside partying or something like that. Like, but you still have to party, but you know, you still have to do the work yourself.
You have to alternate.
So the things that impress me the most is that Martin, like you're doing your multiple business right now, from the real estate agencies to right now F&B, like around the Bali, but you still do fucking media
Yes.
from scratch.
Yes.
You know zero
Yes.
till right now,
Yeah.
and you're thinking about building a media company
Yeah.
with the fucking AI. So
Yeah.
AI was kind of like a fuel
Yes.
and a rocket,
Yeah.
like Elon Musk to the
Yeah.
moon.
Well, man.
Yeah, but
that-
don't
these
buy
guys-
fucking crypto if you
no,
don't know
no,
even that
no,
far.
exactly. I listen. I bought some Ethereums long time ago. I kept them. I don't even know how much I still have, to be honest with you, because
Yeah.
for me, it was the boom. We had the boom of the crypto, and then everyone, NFTs and all. And then I really dove into it, and then I was like, okay, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy for few, and then I'm gonna just stay there and look and
wait.
watch. I bought some NFTs and all stuff like this, and then I just now I sit there because I think it's still very young. It's a
Yes.
very young technology. We still don't understand it fully. So I
Yes.
think it was also, of course, very interesting to go into it straight. But
Yes.
yeah, it's.
That's the things I can give a comment for, like everyone in the world is that
Tell me, brother.
you have to be patient.
Yeah,
But sometimes when you're really not patient, fuck, you just do it. But the thing is that when you face a failure, learn it from it.
yes,
And manifest it about making the failure part to a mindset of that it was actually helping you.
Yeah.
Because you fell. So you
Yes.
know how not to fail
exactly.
again.
You need to fall.
Yeah, so for me, I lost a fucking amount of money. But in my mindset, I was thinking about shit. It's a good stuff for me. I like losing that shit. Because I'm losing a small amount, but at least I'm not losing that shit.
Yeah.
After when I'm
Yeah.
pretty good,
Yeah.
that huge
Yeah.
amount.
Yeah.
So when you change your mindset, it becomes the good stuff.
Yes. I don't see, actually, for me, failure is success.
Yes.
The more you fail, the more you succeed. That's how I see it. But in one condition, whatever you fail, you have to know where exactly you failed. And that's actually, again, where it asks a lot of effort, because a lot of people, they keep doing the same mistakes because they don't take the time to analyze and see exactly where they failed. I will give you a simple example. In my approach, for example, with my bar, with my franchises, why did I switch into franchises? I explained to you. I realized that owning a place and having a precise bar place, it's not enough. It's not going to take me where I want to go.
Yeah.
And what I did is I took that bar, I transformed it into a villa, and then I decided to collaborate with places that already have people.
Yes.
Because it's quality. Listen, I will tell you this: making a quality product is not enough. You need to know how to approach the market and introduce your quality product, because how people are going to know that what you do is beautiful and unique and good if you don't find a way to sell it out there. It's
Yes.
easy to actually, the building part and all, and building project concept and decoration, it's the easiest part. The most difficult part is to bring people to taste that, so then you can tell them, you see, this is good. You know what I mean? And all to get to that point is super difficult. And a lot of people think, they can just open a coffee shop and have like 20 people a day, straight, or open a bar and have 50 people a night. No, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
It's by building a whole strategy of communication around it, and know how you're going to sell your product. That's actually a perfect transition to come to personal branding.
Yes. And if there's a crowd, don't go to a crowd.
Yes,
Think that you can have a fucking small stand outside and the crowd come there.
exactly. Exactly. So tell me, Chuck, brother, what about what? How do you see personal branding right now? What is your vision about people who are creating content and putting themselves out there, offering value? How do you see this? Do you think, me personally, I think it's the one of the most important thing to do right now
Yeah.
as entrepreneurs. I think it's good to have a brand. Like, if we give the example of Elon Musk, he has more followers than Tesla. Tesla can never compete. You know what I mean? Like, people love Elon Musk. That's why they consume
I
Tesla.
like Dogecoin.
Yeah, and you have, oh man, Elon Musk is that. But you see, even a guy like him
Yeah.
focusing on personal branding, and you see him, even Zuckerberg, he changed completely himself, man.
Yes.
To
Like
start.
Cyber.
Yeah, man, he was from alien to someone very cool. He wearing a chain and all.
And doing jiu-jitsu.
Going to, yeah, jiu-jitsu, going to Joe Rogan. He just wanna build a brand.
Yes,
Like,
itself.
why do you think? We're talking about people who don't need to build a brand. They already have billions. We're talking about people who put presidents on office. Why do you think it's important today to build your own brand?
Okay, so first of all, I'm pretty new like this environment, but the things that come to my mind is that personal brand is actually an insurance for yourself for long term, because that company have risk, company have their own buzz. They might change their directions like any times, while AI was like doing their self like evolving right now.
Yeah.
So in order to make yourself, live in the life that you want to make it stable and controllable of your life, you definitely need to, invest in the stuff that people cannot really take away. And for the image that you actually bring out from your face, from yourself, it's the things that people can copy that. You have your own framework, like the one you just said. You have your own characteristic that some people like it or some people don't really like it.
Yeah.
But just fucking stick to it. So personal brand, I'll say is things that definitely needs to be go and definitely needs to be done for your self wellness and for your self assurance to get rid of the risk that what might happen maybe like 20 years, 30 years after.
So you think if you're an entrepreneur in our era today, you believe that you need to have a brand out there if you don't want to sink. That's what you're saying.
Definitely.
In terms of building an audience and all. Me, the way I see it literally in a way that when you build a personal brand, first of all, there's a big difference between being an influencer and a personal brand and building a personal brand. Building a personal brand is offering a value. Is people will get something out of your posts, not posting videos of you in a luxury hotel or whatever. This is for me, this is dying actually. We're definitely going beyond that because it's very fake and people they got tired of fakeness.
Yeah.
But for me, personal branding is about bringing value into an audience, and for me, it's also about something you use in your advantage as an entrepreneur because you don't want to depend on influencers or other magazines to promote your businesses. Like I want to do it personally because first of all I want to give the ability to my businesses to expand and scale
Yeah.
without me going through needing a magazine or needing to go for an interview.
Ads agencies.
Exactly. For me, I really believe that once you take care of your personal brand and people trust you and they see what your core values are, mostly if you are yourself and you don't act, you will definitely get something out of this. Even like, for example, let's say, even if your current business is working very well, it's not at all sinking, but you want to launch something else.
Yes.
You are working on a different project because we are evolving, we are growing. Our dreams and desires and goals change through time. You know what I mean? Like me, I went through. I want to open a restaurant in front of the beach. To I want to create a magazine and give interviews to artists, and you know what I mean. I evolved, and I think if I focused on my personal branding at that time, I would have more exposure today.
Yes,
So
more
that's why,
experience.
yes, because that's why for me it's very important. And of course, because me, again, I'm not here to say I'm just here for love. No, I'm here for love and money. So no, I hate
True.
this hypocrisy. You know what I mean? But so for me, once you take care of yourself, and you build your brand. You can sell your project and all. Then you can give opportunities to others, help them to promote it. When you see someone very talented carrying a real concept, a talented, original, unique concept, and a talented person, you take him, you say, okay, come to my platform and say whatever the fuck you want, man. Go for free. You know what I mean? That's also what pushes me to go there because I
That's
want.
awesome.
Yeah, I want to be the person that because I was the one that needed help but never got. You know what I mean? I had this problem with everybody too. That I asked help, or even if I didn't ask at all, to be honest with you, they were just not there for me. You know, so I know what it means to do not be helped,
get-
to do not have any opportunity, to do not have people saying, okay, I want to help you. You know, so because I know this, that's why I want to do the complete opposite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have to bring value to people before asking them for return.
Exactly, brother. Exactly. So for me, that's the reason I want to focus on personal brand. First of all, because I want to be able to promote my ideas, but at the same time, I want to promote ideas, others' ideas, and give them the opportunity to have a platform. You know what I mean?
That's the thing that one thing let's talk about collaborations and partnership. Once you have that volume, you can bring that volume to others who have same mindset and have, you know, same, same TA and same crowded who are really looking to have the same goal as well. Totally agree with that.
Yeah. Thank you,
And
man.
he's a guy like I met like 3 days ago, and I think it was like fucking super crazy. Shit, I can't even imagine that before I came to Bali. I was actually like, quite nervous at first day.
course.
Oh shit, I was so lonely. Should I go to a club myself alone? It feels like kind of like losers, man. But like afterwards, like you just have to speak, you just have to talk
Yeah,
to people,
no,
and it's
there.
actually quite uncomfortable. But that you have to fucking do that shit.
And you know what all the things you have described right now have in common is daring. You dared to come to Bali. You dared to speak to me. You dared to speak to Andrew. You know what I mean? It's about daring. It's
Daring.
about just fucking say, fuck it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
At the end, I'm gonna die. You know what I
You're
mean?
gonna die like
Yeah.
anytime.
Yeah, exactly. Like when I say at the end you're gonna die, it's like when you die, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
So so it's fucking do it.
Yeah.
And
You're
if
like
the person is receptive, okay. If the person is not receptive, then
you're like a soul born to this world is to experience. And experience it like it makes you part of the universe of like a star that might shine. So like maybe like a star that shines speaks like experience a lot. Like do lots of uncomfortable stuff. So like go to the maybe like heaven or stuff. Or maybe there's no heaven.
tell me more.
Oh, you like that
Go
kind of
deeper.
stuff as well?
Tell me more.
I read a book like called Communicate with the God.
Okay. Who written by who?
Yeah, and that book actually shows me a lot about like how you're born in this world, and there's only two stuff: experience, no, not experience, like fear and love.
Mm.
And everything that when you feel feared is because that you're afraid to experience it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you embrace it, you feel love, and your soul get more rich.
Mm.
You got 100 years to live, but if you can go experience it, you became more alive in your soul, and you get more rich. Yeah.
And what is your spiritual vision about your path here? How do you see it spiritually?
Spiritually for myself, I would say because I'm actually start getting to this kind of spiritual stuff. For me, it was like I think everyone have their own purpose from their last ancestors. Because for us, like we're doing recording right now, we're actually moving from our brain and let our physical moves. But when we're out of our brain, this the spirit stuff can actually experience stuff. Might not be. You might seeing people doing the stuff that they like, but you cannot move. Like a
I know
movie
exactly
Get
what you mean.
Out. You can see, but you cannot do it. But before that, you're fucking a guy with like a beer and fucking handsome, and you can experience stuff. You can smoke tobacco. You
Yeah,
can buy a fucking black camera,
Yeah.
like stuff that you can learn it.
Yeah.
Why not do it now? If you don't do it, you might not be able to have this kind of body, to experience that stuff.
Fuck me, that's deep. That's
Shit,
fucking deep,
let's
man.
it's fucking hard, and that's a fucking spiritual stuff that I'm thinking. So to be able to have a cigarette and doing the podcast right now, I might not be able to do it when I'm not in my body. Maybe.
Totally, totally, totally.
It sounds crazy, but I
Yeah,
think
no, it's not.
spiritual
It's not
stuff is
crazy.
actually true.
Yes, of course. I'm very spiritual too. I actually studied theology a little bit for a few years, and for me, what I have understood is that we are literally here to experience in a physical form what is being, let's say, a God in a physical. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't believe we are gods, but I believe we have God in us. So I
Yes.
believe that we have the
We're part of
source
it.
in us. Exactly, we are part of it. It's like the example of the drop from the same river. For me, I think we are all drops from the same river. You know, we are
Yes.
connected, we are linked somewhere. And because we are linked, I believe we're linked. And the way we are linked is because we come from the same source,
Simple. Simple.
same pound or same, exactly same ocean or same, you know what I mean? Just because in theology, consciousness is represented in a mystical way as the ocean,
Yeah.
sea. So consciousness is the sea, and then the mountain is the mind.
It's
And
mind.
and the goal is that the ocean one day takes over the mountain, you know, like a big
Yes.
enemy
Yes.
that
Yes.
comes and, you know,
Everything's
exactly completely, you know, uh, matterless, you know, like there is
matterless.
no matter anymore, you know.
It's like a big boom
Yes,
in the universe.
yes, in terms of consciousness. And I think that's actually what we are supposed to do. That's our spiritual path, is to get to that level. I I actually, what I say very often, I say right now I'm just doing my homework, you know, like in the physical realm before I retire completely from the society and just do something, you know, with my garden and my dogs. You know, I'm a very solitary person. I'm very alone. I love my loneliness. I love to be alone. I love my solitude, and whatever I'm doing right now, I'm really doing it for the purpose of the mission that I think that I exist for, to inspire, to tell people that there is a better life out there. You can literally have the life you want. And then after that, I wanna retire in the middle of the jungle and never hear of anybody. That's literally my plan. You know, man.
Oh,
like
shit.
that's yeah. When I reach my 40s, I want 45, 45. Okay, let's say 45. Yeah, definitely that's the path I
Is
want
it
to
in
take.
Bali?
Maybe, but
Like Ubud?
yeah, maybe in Ubud but I'm not like into the Ubud style. You know what I mean? Like I would definitely stay like at home. You know,
I
my
know.
goal. Yeah, I love staying in my house. I love staying in my, you know, my garden. I have my plants, my stuff.
What
And
did you do like when you're like inside of the
oh man,
treehouse? What are you gonna do?
oh man,
Like your
I
habits?
had during the COVID time, I actually spent almost 1 year and a half
Yeah.
inside my house, not moving. So I just went back into my old passion, which is carpentry. So
Carpentry.
yeah,
You
I
do
work with
carpentry.
yeah, I work with wood, and then I made some. Also, I went into bonsai. So
You like
I
bonsai?
love bonsai.
Shit, I
too.
like that kind of shit a
Man,
lot.
yeah, yeah. I
You
love
see that
this.
small tree, you feel so much inner peace.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's
So,
alive.
yeah.
Like a fucking, like
my
soul
goal
inside.
my goal is one day from the moment I wake up till the moment I sleep, I'm literally just thinking about my bonsai. That's my goal.
Oh
I
shit.
have nothing else to think about, you know what I mean?
Oh,
so
shit.
that's why I'm doing the hard work I'm doing right now, because for me, if you want a really big win, really big, sorry, you have to hit hard.
You have
know,
to hit hard.
You have to hit hard. 2-3 years. No, don't sleep. Don't whatever. I mean, I can do it. Yeah, I'm not saying you do it.
Do ashwagandha.
Yeah, for me, yeah, moringa, ashwagandha, whatever, and just go very hard in what you want, and then build it ASAP, so then you can retire the fastest possible. So for me, because for me, the longer you take, the more comfortable you get.
The less enjoyable time that you can have.
Yes, because for me, my goal is that I wake up one day and I don't think about work. You know, I just think about my bonsai tree. I think about playing with my dog. I think about,
Building a tree house.
my mint, and exactly building a tree house or whatever. So for me, it's really about going to that level. But before that, there is homework to do. You know.
Homework.
Yeah, that's
Homework.
literally what I say. I'm doing my homework, and then later on, I'm done, and then I go back into my spiritual journey and dive deeper into, my connection with the source.
And sometimes maybe we might hang to Himalayas, right?
Oh man, that
Some
would be-
days.
Oh yeah, fuck man, that's the stuff, But you don't do this when. I mean, in my case, I don't know. I mean, for many people, they can do it straight like this. But for me, I need to guarantee certain comfort.
Definitely.
Very realistic about when it comes to money and all. For me, you have to
Take care of your
work
soul
exactly.
first.
Take care of that. Take care of also in the society level. Like build stuff that can help people and all. And then once you do this, then go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'm very glad to go fuck myself. You know what I mean? Like go and just be forgotten and all. But for this, to be able to do this, I think you cannot pretend that you've beaten the mattress if you haven't done anything in the mattress. For me, that's not how you beat the mattress by
Yes.
running away and saying, "Okay, I'm getting out from this mattress. I'm just gonna leave." So, yeah, guys, it got cut. Sorry. Yeah, we're doing everything ourselves. We have Syria helping us here. She's with the cigarette. She's not really a professional. But yeah, anyway, welcome back. So we were talking about
Bonsai.
yes, bonsai. No, the
Yeah.
homework.
The
Do the
homework,
homework
yeah.
and do not
metrics.
pretend. Yeah, do not pretend to uh, overcome the mattress if you haven't done anything in it. For me, we exist in this realm for a reason. Now you have people, they think that we exist to stay connected with nature, and have goats and chickens and rabbits at home, and it's a beautiful way of living.
Yes.
But I think for me personally, before going to that, you need to really understand the times you're living in, and the best way to understand the time you're living in is to become an entrepreneur,
Yes.
because you confront the real world. Yeah, there is no boss giving you a salary, protecting you from all this harm. You know what I
Yes.
mean? It's harmful to confront the world, but that's the fucking goal for me. And a lot of people, they don't dare, I think. And I will come back. Totally agree with you 100% that not everyone is made for it.
Yes. No.
Definitely. And I mean, I'm not the kind of person who say if you're not an entrepreneur, you're useless. No, no, no. I'm just saying that you don't really experience the difficulty of a whole society if you are not in the first line. And when you are a boss of your own company or something, you literally you are on the front line.
Yeah.
You confront the taxes, you confront the government, you confront the market, which is the people, the society. You confront, it goes, when we talk about a market, we talk about marketing, and we talk about communication, and we talk about
Competitors.
yes,
Politics.
exactly, competitors and politics. And so for me, you cannot experience this if you don't go in
Yeah.
the first line. First line is being an entrepreneur.
And the thing is that you can experience all this kind of new stuff within 1 year, or maybe like
Yeah.
less than 1 year.
Oh, today. Oh, yeah. Today is
Like this stuff like what we're doing right now, like 3 cameras.
Yeah.
And 2 cameras right now.
yeah.
If I didn't came to Bali, I won't have this kind of experience.
Yeah.
So it's kind of going back to the metrics that you just
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
There's lots of dead end in the metrics, but every time it's in the game, the dead end have their own treasure. So you're a fucking treasure hunters. If you don't go to the dead end, you won't find that gem, man. You won't find that gem.
Exactly. Thank you, man. You give it a beautiful image. Really, thank you so much. No, but because that's exactly what I'm thinking about. Anyway, let's as Eugene said once, let's change the topic. You remember when he?
Oh, yesterday.
He was like,
I'm
can you
tired
really
today.
stop? Yeah.
Yeah, I texted him yesterday.
Because he knows he has to do it, but he doesn't want to.
But he drank yesterday, so I might be a little bit tired.
Anyway, what would be okay, let's go into mindset. Talk about mindset. For you, Chuck, what kind of mindset inspires you? Like, what is? Let's not talk about the fucking Asperger's one. Zuckerberg and Musk. They are special. I mean, Musk takes ketamine almost every day. You know what I mean? So, let's just talk about normal brains and brains that are a little bit like us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of mindset someone needs to have? For me, it's, as I told you earlier, it's this life,
Yeah.
or I better die.
Yeah.
It's the life I want to live, or I better die. And believe me, I come from fucking far, man. In my country, you don't think about living on an island. Like, this is out of question from where I come from. I'm telling you. I will tell you more. I don't think it's gonna be too long for the video. But anyway, so I had to choose during the moment of my life what kind of mindset I needed to have, which is, okay, if I stay like this, I'm gonna, I'm gonna die. That's not my life. That's not what I want. That's not the society I want to live in. That's the reason I left Algeria. So for me, that's the kind of mindset that saved me
Yes.
and becoming who I am today.
Yes.
Yeah, if I don't have the life I want, I better die.
Yes.
Not kill myself, but I better die. I love life. No, I wouldn't have killed myself if it didn't happen, but I would die inside. Talking about spiritual and mental death.
Yes.
Not physical one. So tell me for you, but it's okay. It's all good. Yeah, tell me what kind of mindset someone needs to have to be able to just confront this life, not especially to become an entrepreneur, but just to live this life fully.
It's a pretty deep topic.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say like the mindset part. Every people have their own purpose in life about like what's a dream that they want. But I would say like the most important stuff is that you definitely need to be in present to enjoy like the little things.
Get louder.
Yeah. You need to experience in your like what you're experiencing in present about like tiny details. For example, like the trees, like an environment right now. You enjoy your coffee. You enjoy like a very great, good organic like cigarettes.
Yeah.
That's a part of the experience that you're enjoying. So with that kind of mindset, you're tasting little bit stuff of what you like, pick it from little instead of like seeking for some fake dopamine from lots of different like porn. I'm not sure if it's okay to say like
No.
that, but
Yeah. Bun. You say bun.
yeah,
Bun. You know
Bun.
bun. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go YouTube, man. YouTube. Yeah. So.
Yeah, so seek for the things that really makes you be present. For example, like in Bali, the things that I feel the most is that people here like are grinding like so hard, but they don't might really earn a lot of money to enjoy themselves. From the perspective of maybe like in big city in Asia, people are telling you like you need to make a lot of money, to have a good life. But in Bali, what I see is that people here, like the locals, they enjoy fucking their life, even though like they don't really earn a lot. And they're actually smiling like every day, being friendly. When I go surf, you can see like the coach was like smiling when people who can really stand up during their surfboard, like the smile are like unforgettable from them. But are they like really earning a lot of money? No.
No.
But the things that what they're doing, they are actually, living in presence of making people happy, of enjoying the sea, enjoying the raindrop, enjoying like the feet get cut by like a crow. Like I just get cut like a few days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would say like the mindset of that is that you have to find your own happiness by being present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would definitely advise people to live in the present moment.
Live in the present moment, but
That's
at the same time, you have to think.
Yeah.
What's the stuff that makes you happy?
Yeah.
Makes you peace.
Yeah.
There's no angry or like real happy.
Yeah.
But that's a piece of the stuff that's in your mind.
Yeah.
When you get to that certain of a point, you're actually experience yourself, experience of who you really are. So that's a mindset I think that I found in Bali of how people are living their life happily, maybe like peacefully. Yeah, but for my peace, I'll say quality life that I can enjoy the things that I really want. For example, like a bonsai.
Yes.
I like kind of shit as well, but some bonsai is fucking expensive, man.
Yes.
In order to
That's why you
enjoy
have
that
to plant them
bonsai,
yourself.
you have to get some money
Patience.
first.
It's patience. As we come back,
patience.
me, I love bonsais because plants in general, and during the COVID time, that's what it stopped, I think. The COVID time taught me to be patient. I really worked on my patience and connecting with nature, going back into plants and taking care of all my garden. I had a lot of, I had a mint, I had a curry leaf. I planted a lot of stuff, and I had to take care of these plants, and they had to grow. And then I had like a climbing plant, and this climbing plant, I wanted it to cover my whole house, and it was taking time for reaching out that, over view that I had, in the future of having it completely covered. So for me, it asks you to be patient and work on the detail, because a bonsai is a small tree, and it's all about the small branches, when to cut, and the small roots to cut, to how to trim it, and that gives you the ability to learn to focus on the small detail that make the big difference, because at the end, whatever you make as a modification, whatever small root you cut or small branch will change completely the course of that tree.
And the directions of how you tie the steel.
Yes, yes, exactly. So that's actually the way I see it. You don't control that growth, but you can control the direction of that growth. And that's exactly the philosophy of life. You don't
Shit,
control,
man.
yeah,
So
you
good.
don't control what happens in your life, but you can control the direction that your life
And
can
the
take.
detail.
Exactly. So for me, it's really about learning to control whatever is under your control and to let go of whatever is out of your control. The moment it's out of your control, you say, okay, now me, I have done everything I am capable. I know for sure. Everything that is under my control, I did it. Now I leave it to the odds and to life. That's why
Yes.
I love this quote that says, trust life as if you were born from it, as if you trust your mom. When you trust your mom, you trust life. Just
Yes.
trust life. Life will take care of you as long as you're taking care of yourself. And I will come back to exactly what you said. Think, be smart. Just
Be smart.
fucking smart. For me, a lot of people complain about not having the life they want, and they just need to understand that you have to be smart. I'm sorry. You have to understand, for example, you want to build a business, you have to understand how to build a business plan. You have to understand that you need to calculate the costs. You need to your provisions of profit and all. You need to understand that. If you don't, you're not going to build a company. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And for this, thinking, for example, about a marketing strategy, you need to be smart on how to come up into a market and how to communicate your product or your service. And this is being smart.
And all of that operations, like the details, the way how you set up the SOPs, it was kind of same stuff that you were doing with your bonsai.
Exactly. Exactly. With everything, actually, with even the plants in general. Because for me, that's one of the reasons I have actually my bar, I connected with the plants. I knew what I was capable of doing with plants. And then I decided to create special cocktails.
And I saw that
based on,
lots of different special ingredients.
yes, man.
The
And
herb
all
stuff.
local, 100% local. The alcohol is from Bali, made in Bali. And the ingredients are, we buy them from farms in north of Bali. So
Yes.
we work with 100% local ingredients.
Yes.
That was the goal, because I realized during the COVID time that a lot of locals, they really depend on businesses here,
Yes.
and for me it was just impossible to continue and do something that is completely detached from the local community and from the local people. It just doesn't make sense. You come and you do something specially for just foreigners and not connect at all, at least in your supplying your product or whatever. You don't support the locals.
You stand under the land.
Oh yeah.
And like the nutrition that you gain from it, if you can use that stuff, it can boost you. And at the same
Exactly.
time, bring back the nutritions
Exactly.
for the nature as well.
Exactly. And it's amazing, because even our cocktails now, they are super healthy. As I told you, we mix healthy ingredients with toxic, that is alcohol, because we wanted or not, alcohol is not good. So, hey, moderation. Moderation.
All about volume.
Yeah, all about volume. Exactly. We don't. That's why. So for us, it's very important that we keep that healthy aspect. That again, bring something useful. Just don't make people just sick. You know what I mean? Like, what are you bringing them to? Make them feel better with themselves, enjoying and all. So it's about exploring also and being curious.
Yes.
And let's conclude about on curiosity, because I think we talked about it last time.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is for you someone who's curious? What is for you being curious in general?
What's for me to being curious?
Yeah.
Like what I'm curious about?
No. What is the meaning? What?
Oh.
How do you define being curious?
Okay.
Yeah.
So to find being curious for myself,
Take your time. No rush. Still have time.
being curious. Like the thing right now I'm doing was like all the stuff was like curious actually.
Yeah.
Because the things that those stuff are the things that I haven't experienced before. And the curiosity is to make connections with people, and you can get nutrition from them. And at the same time, they bring you a new perspective
Yeah.
to enrich what your original thoughts.
Yeah.
Because I think like with thoughts itself, there's no shape actually. But
See.
if you can really get that shape
Mm.
in like thousand millions different of like form, you actually can, you know, make yourself more flowing like waters.
Mm. Yeah.
You got different shapes of the stuff like a cup, like an ashtray stuff. When you pull in, you know, like the energy what you're doing inside those shape,
Mm.
you experience different stuff.
Mm.
Like the herb that you're doing
Mm.
right now.
Mm.
You don't know like if the drinks is good or not.
No.
But when you bring like maybe like this leaf, like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
inside like the tobacco,
Yeah.
maybe it fucking tastes good, man.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't know till you try it.
Yeah.
That's curiosity.
And you don't know about this stuff, but if you don't really, you know, put in the things about the things that you don't know, you won't really experience it.
Mm.
And sometimes, like the things that you like
Mm.
are all about experience,
Mm.
but the things that makes you don't experience is because that you fear.
Mm.
Yeah. So for me,
It's connected to fear.
the curiosity is not being fear, and at the same time, to be very excited of what that things might bring to you. Maybe because of the taste, because you know, the smell,
Uh-huh.
or maybe because of how you feel inside your body.
Yeah.
So that's being alive and present as well. So curiosity for me was to experience everything that I haven't experienced before, but not, you know, out of volume. Lots of, you know, like there's lots of drugs or everything about that.
Yeah.
And people say that's addictive.
Mm.
But addictive stuff is because that you do it too much about like the volume, you didn't control it.
Mm.
But I think sometimes when you experience it, it might be good.
Mm.
Yeah, but you just have to have your, you know, framework of yourself of not doing too much or not doing that. But fuck, it's your soul, it's your life. If you don't really do that shit, you don't really know like if you like it or not.
Yeah.
Actually, but
Yeah.
back to that, I think
Would you-
curiosity. Still, you have to be safe about it.
Yeah.
You have to be responsible for your life.
What would you advise your kid about this?
Okay, so I'm not sure if it's okay for like YouTube or something like that, but
No,
I
just-
always dream about like if I'm a grandpa, I have my grandson.
Uh-huh.
If they wanna, you know, smoke, I
Uh-huh.
will build a, you know, man cave. I will invite them to my man cave, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll like one joint for
Smoke
them.
a week. You know, like
Like
one
a-
Monday, Saturday. You know?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a drink every week. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna let them experience that. I'm gonna teach them. So, okay, this is stuff. It's
Uh-huh.
good or it's bad, but
Yeah.
you have to experience it. But if you don't like it, good. But if you like it, just adjust the volume and be responsible for yourself.
Amazing, man. We're gonna conclude on this,
Yeah, sure.
guys. It was a pleasure. I hope you liked it. If you didn't like it, it was not for you. That's it. You know. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not here to satisfy everybody. For us, we had an amazing moment. Chuck, I hope I'm gonna have another one with you. I
Well-
really hope we're gonna have another one. We're gonna, you know, elaborate into different topics. I think it would be really nice as long as you are here in Bali. We create the maximum possible.
Yes.
I think it's good also to give it as an example in terms of consistency. You know, I think it would be really nice if we have something like we do. I really like having a talk with you. So I'm definitely open to having more of the sessions with you, man.
Me too, man.
Really.
Me too, man.
Yeah, you have something to tell?
Explore life. Try the things that you don't really know, that you're afraid of, and be curious, like me right now. 6th day in Bali, 3rd day meet Madin, and I'm coming to this awesome resort, like a villa, and smoking like
Natural tobacco.
nature tobaccos and a fucking cocktail with like local herbs that you won't really drink in Old Man.
No.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like you connected different dots from
Yeah.
the people that you met. Yeah, so I met Madin, I meet Andrew, a Taiwanese entrepreneur just came to Bali today.
Amazing.
He's doing some eco-friendly stuff that might help locals and might build his business as well. Yeah, so experience it and build more connection and be curious.
Yes. We have to get Andrew. I think we really have to have a session with Andrew.
Yes.
But this time I'm not going to forget my tripod and all stuff.
I will bring my tripod as
Yeah, I
well.
have to bring everything. I fucked up today. Guys, take care of yourself.
Right.
And we hope to see you very soon.
We need to have the last gesture, right?
Yes, let's have
Like
it. You have
together.
it. Yeah, give it to you. Okay, wait. Let me. Where is my lighter? Where is my lighter?
Is that like
No. I have a lighter, man.
Oh, no,
I have
that's
a lighter. It's okay. It's okay. Have it. I give it to you. The honor is to you today. Amazing. First
Cheers.
podcast, right? First one.
First podcast,
Fuck me,
man.
First.
Like the first stuff, like really serious, a lot, like
Yeah.
settings and like
Microphones
the fucking
and
good vibe
everything.
here.
Yes.
Shit, like the tree. Shit.
It's beautiful. See you guys. Ciao. Bye bye. Take
See
care.
you. 再见. Bye bye.
再见. Amazing.
Ooh, hey, it's a very good session, eh?
It was.
How long was it?